Now, as we just heard in that report, there have been other attacks committed on French soil and numerous plots thwarted. Doug, authorities, including the Interior Minister on local radio this Wednesday, acknowledged that the terror threat is still high.
It's still very high. The nature of the threat has changed fundamentally in many ways since 2015. Look, as we were talking about before, ISIS had a self-proclaimed caliphate back in 2015. It actually had territory. It had a place from which it could train terrorists. It could plan attacks, very meticulously plan attacks, and it could send them. ISIS formed an actual foreign operations unit, and it could send them off to Europe and other places to then carry out attacks planned in Syria. As we know, ISIS territorially has been decimated. It no longer has that Iraqo-Syrian self-proclaimed caliphate. Doesn't mean ISIS is gone. We know that. We've repeatedly talked about that here on set. But it does mean that a Paris-scale attack, a November 2015 scale attack, most of intelligence security officials here in France will tell you is unlikely at this point. People could say, well, how do they know that? They don't know it, and of course you can't guarantee it won't happen. But the chances are relatively slim that that type of attack will recur. What they're more worried about today, and this is where it's evolved, is what they call low-cost attacks sometimes with rudimentary weapons, knives, by lone individuals who are not operating within the framework of a terror cell. It's not a very structured, organized attack like the Paris attacks. It's people who may have been in jail, may not, maybe just at home on the internet. They read jihadist propaganda. They're inspired by it. They're driven by it. And then that transformation, what is called radicalization, that spurs them to act in these so-called low-cost attacks. That's what worries the officials right now, and that's where the nature of the threat is coming from right now.
Okay, Douglas Herbert, thank you very much for now.